nature's most beautiful masterpiece, and its most ruthless cemetery. Here, your eyes are your only radar, and your ears, your only warning. Here, your eyes are your only radar, and your ears, your only warning. Beneath the green canopy, crimes are committed in total silence. The elite killers here move on tiptoes, invisible until the very last second. And the victim, they might take their last breath while still singing. Deception is a high art. If you can't fight, you must vanish. Beneath the surface, monsters are counting your heartbeats. Every sunrise marks the beginning of a fresh, brutal race for survival. Rule number 1, don't blink. Because those who blink disappear. Are you brave enough to enter? The jungle is calling your name. Speed isn't a luxury here. It's the thin line between a meal and a memory. Behold the perfect killing machine. Every muscle tuned for the strike. Venom doesn't need strength. It only needs one. Perfect. Second, death comes from above, from a sky you thought was empty. Peace is a lie. There is no second in the wild without a hidden threat. These teeth aren't just for eating. They are for absolute dominance. The war for land, blood, and hunger never truly ends. Sometimes, raw, unbridled power is the only language spoken here. Who is the true king? Every beast here believes the throne is theirs. Even the rain serves a purpose, washing away the blood and the tears. There are specialists in masks, masters of the ultimate disappearing act. Intelligence is seeing everything, while remaining completely unseen. Unity is strength. Even a tiny ant can conquer a giant when they move as one. The traps are designed with surgical precision. The victim walks in willingly. Beauty in the jungle is a warning. This color means one thing: instant death. Acting is a survival skill. Sometimes pretending to be dead keeps you alive. There is mercy and bond, but even love follows the jungle's harsh laws. Homes are built with infinite patience to withstand the coming storms. Family is the only fortress against the shadows of the hyenas. The silence before the storm. That's what should truly terrify you. Strength isn't just about claws. Sometimes a pair of horns writes the final chapter for anyone daring to betray the herd. Hyenas know nothing of honor. For them, the only thing that matters is a full belly and a chilling laugh over a fallen prey. Vultures are the ultimate opportunists. Their eyes are radars, waiting for the exact moment a soul leaves its body. Elephants are the jungle's sages. They walk with a heavy grace, and the earth trembles in respect for these walking monuments. When this beast decides to clear a path, no tree or rock can stand in its way. It's a living hurricane on 4 legs. Learning here has no second chances. If you don't survive the first fall, the jungle erases you before you reach the second. That tongue is a chemical sensor. It tastes your fear in the air long before you even realize you're being hunted. At dusk, an army of shadows takes to the sky, searching for any heartbeat that survived the light of day. In this world, you must work twice as hard to keep what's yours. Hide your prize, or the scavengers will tear it from your grip.
When the sun vanishes, human laws expire. The night bares its fangs, and the real hunt begins under the silver moon. Those glowing eyes in the dark are the last conversation you'll ever have with death before the world goes black. The owl is the sentinel that never sleeps. It sees what others miss, with a heart as cold as the midnight frost. Silence by the water at midnight is a trap. One slip in the dark, and you've bought a one-way ticket to the void. This night symphony isn't for music. These are coded signals between killers and spies, marking the location of the next meal. A crocodile never forgives. Its patience is longer than the lives of its victims, waiting for that one moment of false security. That howl isn't a song of loneliness. It's a military declaration, a warning to all rivals. This territory belongs to the shadows. The deadliest thing in the water isn't the crocodile. It's this silent giant that can snap a life in half in a single heartbeat. Fire is the only enemy that leaves every beast helpless. The entire jungle flees in one direction without a second thought. Lightning illuminates the crime scene for a split second, and the rain washes away the evidence as if nothing ever happened. Amidst the carnage, there is art. This display is how life persists. Here, beauty is the ultimate key to survival. Even giants have their feuds. This clash of necks is a brutal dance of dominance to lead the kingdom. Nothing goes to waste. Ants are the jungle's cleanup crew, turning death into fuel and leaving nothing but bone. Intelligence knows no bounds. Using tools was the first step toward reign, and this primate hasn't forgotten the lesson. Between blood and bone, there is mesmerizing beauty, flowers that lure victims with scent before the trap snaps shut. Danger strikes from above and below. There isn't a single inch of this forest that can be called truly safe. Time has no meaning here. This tortoise has watched generations of predators fall while it continues its steady, silent march. Play is just a soldier's training. Every jump and tumble is a lesson in escape. In the jungle, laughter is rare and expensive. Fear travels like electricity. If one feels the shadow of a threat, the entire herd moves as a single panicked soul. Kingship requires more than just strength. It requires presence. The true king stays standing until the very last light fades. Theft is a survival skill. He who steals another's meal lives another day. Here, the law favors the clever over the strong. Agility is the only shield for the weak. One wrong turn, one missed beat, and the story ends forever. When the small unite, they become an unstoppable force. No beast, no matter how large, can withstand an army of angry wings. Light is a rare currency. Trees literally wage war against one another just to touch the sky and catch a single golden ray. Even as you drink, your eyes must stay wide. Death is waiting for the exact second you lower your guard to drag you under. Size has its own set of rules. No lion in this forest would dare face a living mountain that walks the earth. Death by constriction is the most haunting end. A long silence, a fading breath, and bones snapping in a cold embrace. Migration is a journey of hope and pain. Thousands of miles across the sky, searching for a piece of earth to call home. Do they know who they are? Or has the jungle stripped away every question, leaving only the raw instinct to stay alive? Water is the blood flowing through the jungle's veins. Without it, the forest dies. With it, life explodes in every direction. The jungle erases our tracks every day. It holds no memories. Survival belongs only to the present moment. In the end, everyone returns to the earth. From the remains of the old, new life begins. The eternal cycle continues. Persistence is the real miracle. Amidst the chaos, there is a bond that ensures the next generation carries the torch. The jungle will keep spinning its secrets, buried deep under the fallen leaves. We may never know the full truth. You've seen a glimpse of the struggle, but what hides between the trees is far greater than anything you can imagine. The real monster doesn't have claws. The real monster comes from the outside to kill the spirit of the forest. But the jungle is resilient. It will fight to breathe again, pushing green life through the scars of the past. A world of wonder, terror, and raw power. A world that doesn't recognize surrender and never pities the weak. Our journey behind the emerald curtain ends here, but the echoes of the wild, they never truly fade away. If you survived this journey, join the pack by subscribing. We'll see you in the next adventure, if you're brave enough.